Senator Blackburn.
Thank you, and thank you to each of you for taking your time to be here this morning, and apologies that we're also in and out. We have about 3 things that are going on at the same time. Mr. Monhe, and I'm saying your name correctly, right? Monhe?
Thank you for asking it. It's Monhe.
Monhe.
Yes,
okay, thank you. I appreciate the time on the phone. And I will tell you, we were a little surprised to see, day of notice, that the acting director over at the Highway Administration was going to Memphis today on the bridge. There was no notice, no prior notice to our offices, no way to get individuals. There's no list of who is being met with, what the assessment is going to contain. So we're a little bit frustrated with this process. I'm certain that you can appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am.
As this is a major east-west corridor. The bridge is out. It goes right through the city of Memphis. So this is problematic. And at this point, we still do not have a response from Secretary Buttigieg as to whether he is going to go to Memphis and when he is expecting to be on the ground in Memphis to tend to this situation, to assess this situation. So I hope that you understand that there is frustration. Do we know when the Secretary is going? You and I had discussed that earlier this week.
I don't know that personally, but we'll get back to you as soon as possible. I can tell you that our as you mentioned, our highways administrator, the acting administrator, is there today, meeting right now with Tennessee and Arkansas state leaders. We've been in contact with them daily. Worked with the Coast Guard to reopen the river, which is a critical way to get supplies up and down the chain. Worked very quickly with the Tennessee Department of Transportation to, I believe they let a contract on Friday, awarded it on Monday. We were able to expedite that.
They did that on Monday.
Yes,
that
ma'am.
is correct.
Yeah.
That was
so
done
we're
Monday
going to do
afternoon.
everything we can.
So, but when we spoke with the Secretary on Friday, we were a bit frustrated that there was not an awareness, or let me phrase it like this. There was not a timeline for assessment. There was not a timeline to move to a mitigation plan. And we're continuing to try to work in partnership with Arkansas and Tennessee and with the local and state officials. So being a little bit more forthcoming would be helpful to us as we address this process. Let me go to a question for you on the motor coach industry. We talked about this a little bit also. There are numerous issues with the search funding portal through Treasury. So if you would address how DOT is working with Treasury to ensure these funds get out the door as quickly as possible and what you're doing about those search funds.
Yes, ma'am. And if I can go back to the previous topic, just to thank you for your leadership in pushing all the state and federal leaders to address the situation quickly. On the search program, very glad that our team was able to work with the Department of the Treasury to help them structure the program. Treasury is very good at putting out money, but they are not familiar with the bus and other operators that are the intended recipients of that program. I'm very glad that the notice went out on the 6th of May, and we stand ready and are actually providing staff to help judge and adjudicate the applicants that come in to make sure that we can get that assistance that Congress put out as quickly as possible and as fairly as possible.
Okay, thank you. Dr. Spinrad, Oak Ridge National Labs, and thank you for your time to talk. You know, they've been providing a supercomputing platform and some expertise for NOAA scientists, and we talked about the algorithmic utilization for predicting storms. The NCRC is defining the leading edge of computer modeling, dealing with weather and with global climate simulations. So I'd like for you to talk for the record a little bit about how you see that collaboration between DOE and NOAA progressing as we use the computer-based modeling.
Thank you, Senator. This is a critical component of how our nation moves forward. That is to say, the ability to use high-performance computing to develop improved models of weather and climate. The long history that NOAA enjoys with the Department of Energy generally and with Oak Ridge National Lab for those computational resources has been critical to advance that capability. My own personal sense is that the weather and climate modeling community is always chasing more and more powerful computational resources. If confirmed, I can assure you that I will look into how the rich history that NOAA has enjoyed with DOE Oak Ridge is pursuable in the future to see if there's even more power that we can put into this critical national problem associated with addressing predictions and projections of climate and weather.
Thank you for that. And as we discussed, we are really grateful that Oak Ridge is in Tennessee, and really all Tennesseans hold a sense of pride for the work that the scientists are doing there at Oak Ridge, whether it is with nuclear power, whether it is with the algorithmic modeling, whether it is with medical isotopes. Some of the work that they are doing there is going to benefit everyone in this country, and we are grateful for good, smart minds that know how to put that to good use. Thank you.